Hey, come follow along as we stay in Disney's cheapest resort. We're also going to be trying new drinks and foods that we haven't had before. Good afternoon from the Grand Floridian. We are here today to try the Enchanted Rose. And while we were inside, we noticed that there's like a little outdoor patio. I'm assuming that at nighttime you could see some of the fireworks from here. This is our first time at the Enchanted Rose, so I'm super excited. And I just wanted to show you guys the view from up here. I assumed the Garden Rose was on the first floor, but it's on the second. And like I said, it's our first time here, so I want to show you guys the drinks and some of the food. But the weather right now is perfect. It's January 1st, so kicking off our year at the Grand Floridian. We got the Garden Daisy. It's like a cucumber drink. It's very refreshing, she told me, our server. And the seasonal old fashioned, which I love this little rosemary sprig. I think it's so cute, but I think it has some cranberry inside, so we'll see. So this is a little cheese plate. One thing to note is that they don't have the appetizers, the full list of appetizers before 5 p.m. So it starts at 5 p.m. like the croquettes and other options. So right now this is mostly what they have. Oh, and some mixed nuts. Let's see. It's so refreshing and it's strong. There's definitely cucumber in there and it's delicious. I would get this again. If you're looking for something refreshing and cucumber forward, if you don't like cucumber, maybe something else, but this is really good. Let's see. I don't know what's on top, to be honest. Let's see. It's really good. It's sweet on top. It feels like it's guava. I'm not sure, but it's really good. The combination with the sweet and the salty, with the olives. Let's see. They're hot olives. Hubby likes the olives. Let's see. To me, olives are olives, but he says these are warm. They're like sautéed with something. That's really good. You like that, huh? Yeah. The olives are good. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest, from olives, but these are really good. I don't know what they sauté them with. They're good. We got this one. They all have like a little sweet jelly to them. That's good too. I feel like they're cheeses that are a little bit more rare, not just like your average cheeses, so it really elevates it. I would get that again. I will have to come back for the croquettes though. It's so cute. So we're done with the Enchanted Rose and now we're going down all the way there to the Perch that we haven't tried, and it's the new bar at the Grand Floridian. Also excited for that. I'll let you know how it goes. These are so intricate. When we were going up and down the stairs, we saw these and just look at the detail here. I wonder what these are. I wish I knew like if there was some significance to them, but I am not the best at my facts just yet. But I could appreciate the design. This is amazing. This is great. It's so intricate and so much detail to it. from Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. So we made it here. We went to Enchanted Rose, then we went to the Perch, and I'm not talking about myself, someone is here, my husband, and then we made it back. So this is Disney's cheapest resort, and I wanted to try it out. I've stayed.
That's what I like.
That's what you like. He likes watching his wallet, as all men do, and women. We can be frugal sometimes. Listen, I like this hotel for sleeping. It's, you know, it has all the basics and all the essentials. Do you need more? No. Could you have more? Yes. The only thing that I don't like, because I don't really mind a room whether it's basic or not, is the food options. The food options, there isn't really anything. It's just basic, and I like to get a little bit more options when it comes to my foods. Obviously, it is a food channel, essentially. But in terms of a room, this bed is comfy, right? This is a good bed. It's clean. It has, actually, the bathroom is also really nice. Let's go see it. Where is the light? Here it is. So, what else could you need? It's a great bathroom, but there's no luxe details per se. But if you're gonna sleep and if you're gonna spend most of your time at the parks, this is great. There is nothing wrong with this, and it is a great deal. Oh, there you go. He likes it, you see? And they were recently refurbished, if I'm not mistaken, a few years ago. I'm not sure. I don't have the exact dates for you, but they're looking nice. So I must say, I like the All-Star Sports Resort. It is the same concept as the Pop Century, as even Art of Animation. Art of Animation is just more themed, like the Nemo room and the Little Mermaid room, the Cars room, and it's really cool for little kids. We went there when my daughter was smaller. Last month, where did we go? Pop Century. Pop Century was phenomenal. From all these budget resorts, my favorite has to be Pop Century if you're gonna pick one of them. The price difference is not that much, and it's the same type of room, but decorations and the pools are different. I don't know about the food options. I think the food options are not great unless you just want chicken tenders, which I love a chicken tender, so there's nothing wrong with that. But just in case you want something more upscale to eat, you can go somewhere else. How many buses are there? There's 360 buses, Disney buses, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Hold on, because I saw this somewhere, and I thought that was a really cool fact. I've never counted them. Look, there's a Disney fact. There are over 360 buses in the Disney transport fleet. So there you go. These buses, they take a little while. Right now is January 1st, and we have a lot of tourists in, and that's super cool. It's just the buses are taking long. But just time yourself out correctly and the buses will do fine. The other resorts, the deluxe resorts, of course, have the boats, they have the monorail and whatnot. But this is a really cool option if you want to spend more money in the parks or in food. There you go. So now we're gonna get ready because we have a little dinner date at Narcoossee's. This is our first time at Narcoossee's. It's a really snazzy, my daughter's gonna call me cringe. It's a really cool restaurant in the Grand Floridian, and we've never been. So we're gonna get ready for that, and then we'll see you there. Finally made it to Narcoossee's. I chose to do a voiceover instead of talking live just to not bother anyone else that was dining next to us. I absolutely love the view. I can't believe you can see Space Mountain from here. We started off with an old fashioned, and I like this little F for the Grand Floridian that they placed on it. And then we checked out the menu. We were between the calamari and the brisket and ricotta tortelloni. The calamari was really nice, but I think the tortelloni would have been something more unique. Then the bread service arrived, and it was delicious, crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. And then we got the calamari. I really like the sauce on the side, and they were perfectly fried, but in my opinion, it's really hard to mess up calamari. Then my husband kept on telling me to look outside the window, and it was because the electrical water pageant was there. This was so nice. I feel like I haven't seen that in ages. Then for our entree, we got the black and red fish. and it had a chorizo hash and a southern sweet corn. It's hard to describe when things are not spectacular, but they're not bad either. And it was that. I feel like if it had more lemon or something more fresh or citrusy to it, it would have been a little bit better, but overall not bad at all. It's the next morning and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the resort since yesterday I didn't have much time. And as you can see, it's pretty similar to all the other value resorts, and this one is sports themed. This is the side that's themed to basketball, and then we stayed on the side that has to do with surfing. We slept great, all of the amenities in our room worked perfectly, but here's a little bit of the downside, which is the food options like I've mentioned previously. They offer Mickey waffles and bacon and scrambled eggs, and also some pastries. Overall, these aren't bad options, but they're just not for me, and other people that are not into food as much won't mind these options. Personally, my kids really like it. For lunch, they offer some pizza and some things off the grill and ice cream. This is a convenient option, especially if you're not going to the parks that day and you want to stay and check out the pool. Good morning from Epcot. We just went into essentially the Starbucks, which is the Connections Cafe. If you've never been to Epcot, Connections Cafe is just a local Starbucks. We needed some coffee because we just got out of our hotel, which is, like I said yesterday, the cheapest hotel in Disney property. And the hotel is really great, but not really, a lot of good coffee options. So we just hopped over here because we wanted to go to Test Track, so might as well just get our coffee here. I showed you guys also some of the foods, the breakfast foods that are available in that hotel. And they have some really good options for kids. They have like Mickey waffles and scrambled eggs and whatnot, but not anything that we're into. But if you have kids, my kid loves the Mickey waffles, so that's good. We usually just give them breakfast there first. And then we go over to the parks and have breakfast here or wait a little bit longer. We're not breakfast lovers, so we might just go directly to some lunch spots. So we're here today because we want to try the all-new Test Track, which we haven't seen it yet. And then we're gonna head over possibly to some more booths from Festival of the Holidays. I only got to try 2 booths last time. Not sure if we're gonna do that or spend some time in the Germany, I think it was the Norway or the Germany pavilion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Germany. And there's also another place that we wanna try, which is Great Britain. We always pass by those places, but we always end up staying in Mexico or in France. So we wanna explore those places a little bit more. So let's have our coffee and then we're gonna go check out Test Track and we'll see you there. Quick change of plans. We are now not going to Test Track because it is 95 minutes and that's a lot of time. So if you don't come to Disney as often, what I would do is definitely shoot for the Lightning Lane. If you're staying on Disney property, I think you could get a Lightning Lane about a week before coming over. But yeah, I didn't get one thinking the park wasn't gonna be, it's not that packed, it's not full of people, but I guess Test Track is really popular right now since it got some updates recently. So we'll try to come back later though. So we're gonna head over to France and try to get some breakfast. So we ended up going with the ham and cheese and then the creme brulee And then I think this is a Napoleon, if I'm not mistaken. In Spanish, es una señorita. Basically, lots of crunchy little leaves filled with custard. I love that. And of course, we have to get some champagne and a cappuccino. It's spectacular. Spectacular. This is definitely the best spot for breakfast in Epcot. Trust me. The line is long, but it goes by really quick. So, no fear. Let's see. That bread is so good. It's fresh. They make it every day. Let's see, look who's here. What do you think? It's fresh, right? That baguette, ese pan está muy rico. ¿Te gusta? ¿Cuál es el rating? 8, 10, 9, 8. Es un 8. That's good. Está calentico, ¿verdad? It's filling. This is the best breakfast. Can't even speak anymore. This is the best breakfast spot at Epcot, hands down. It looks longer than it is, the line, but like I mentioned before, it goes quick. And then the issue is finding tables. Like right now, we're like standing on one of these, but that's okay. Let's try this. Let's see. It's so creamy. The custard is to die for. Spectacular. My husband's gonna love this because of the custard. It's very good. Very, very good. It's light, airy. I could eat the whole thing because it's not overly sweet and the custard is really fresh. He's eating my sandwich. No me ignores, te estás comiendo el sándwich ahí escondido. Ta-ta! Last but not least, the creme brulee. See? Ooh. So good. Let's see. Once again, the custard is spectacular. It's different. This custard is different than with the Napoleon, than this one. It's different, but they're both great in their own ways. This one's a little bit less sweet and a little bit less thick. Let's see which one he's gonna like more, this one or the Napoleon. Who's the winner? This is the winner for you? For me, it's this one. You see? So you gotta get a little bit of everything because you might like something more and he might like something more. The creme brulee, of course. He's obsessed with creme brulee. To our friends, if you wanna give him a good gift, creme brulees. He loves creme brulees. And to me, this one's the winner.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Epcot International Gateway. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
Change of plans once again. So the line for Test Track is actually now at 100 minutes. So maybe we'll come back later, maybe we won't. I'll be monitoring it because I really want to see the new things on it. But just be prepared to always change plans in Disney, no matter. Oh wait, in my defense, I didn't really plan this one out. I usually plan ahead and get lightning lanes, but that's okay. So we're going to Hollywood Studios instead to see if there's any shows there that we haven't seen in a while. I love the Skyliner. Do you like the Skyliner? Do you like it more than the monorail? ¿Te gusta más que el monorail? No. ¿Te gusta más el Skyliner o el monorail?
Monorail.
Monorail. He's a monorail guy. ¿Por qué no te gusta Skyliner?
La altura no me gusta. O una vez tengo.
¿Tienes miedo de que tú se caiga?
No, que no lo puedo controlar.
So por eso es que te gusta el monorail. He's scared of heights. The Skyliner is beautiful though. No, not for you. Anyways, we'll see what we can do at Hollywood Studios. That's the Festival of the Holidays right now at Epcot. Festival of the Holidays is not my favorite festival. They have good options, but I feel like they're more sweet than savory, more chocolate forward, and so it's not my favorite festival. So since we just had a really big breakfast in France, we're gonna head over and do some things in Hollywood Studios. See you there! So we just saw the Indiana Jones show and we were hoping to see the boulder. As many of you know, December 30th, the boulder rarely, that never happens, ran off its track. Apparently it's like 400 pounds, pesa como 400 libras. It went off the track, a cast member tried to stop it, and so we hope he's doing better. But today they didn't have it. I guess the safety team is still reviewing as to what happened to prevent it from the future, but we missed the boulder. The boulder was such an iconic part of the show. But anyways, I'm sure they'll bring it back. So el show ese lleva desde el 1989. The show's been on since we're getting lost. We gotta find our bus. Since bus number 6. We're heading over to the Polynesian to try Wailulu Grill for the first time. Let's see if we like it. The show has been on since 1989 and rarely anything happens. And so when something does, Disney obviously takes measures for safety reasons, and that's what happened today. So no boulder, but vamos a ver si vira para atrás. ¿Te gustó? Sí. Pero bueno, faltó la bola grande de 400 libras hasta que vean por qué se salió del track, porque eso nunca pasa. Está bien, desde 1989 casi nunca ha pasado nada. Hay veces que la pelota para o hay veces que sigue muy rápido, pero nunca se sale del track. So, vamos a ver cuándo la traen para atrás, pero de todas formas el show estaba super cool. So, estaba bueno. So, vamos a comer. Bye. To Wailulu Bar and Grill, and it's our first time here, so we're super excited. Their menu looks so good, it was really hard to decide what to get, so we definitely have to come back. We both agreed that this was the best meal we had this trip. It's a little hard to find reservations, so definitely plan ahead. Started with the hibiscus margarita, and this was fresh and not overly sweet. I enjoyed it and I would definitely get it again. However, there's so many drinks that I really have to come back. Then we got the ahi tuna crisp, and these have marinated ahi tuna with an avocado crema, a sriracha aioli, and a soy glaze. We also got the crispy chicken wings, and these were also to die for. Let's see, I'm so excited for these wonton. They're like wonton nachos. It's ahi tuna nachos. These are amazing. Spectacular to die for. Oh my god. It has like, let me see. Let me show you. It's like the freshness from the tuna, and then this like, I'm assuming it's a wasabi, and then it has like a little spicy mayo on top, something like that, plus the green onion. This is one of the best things I've eaten this trip. Let's see, let's try the wings. I'm so excited. These are perfectly fried. It has like something sweet, maybe like a soy glaze. I'm not sure. I would have to look at the menu. Let me see the menu. The little red pepper on top is super spicy. So, but if you don't put the pepper on top, it's not that spicy. Oh yeah, it has a soy glaze, you see? Soy glaze and tomato fresno pepper relish. Delicious. I do, if you're into tuna, I like the tuna more. But this, if you don't like raw fish, this is really good.
White and greens are all illegal in Australia and New Zealand because they were catching things like turtles and mammals and things are not that you were snorkeling or diving.
Wow, that's spectacular. It's so cool. There's so much detail.
Recyclable materials makes it even better.
Just finished eating at Wailulu Grill and it was spectacular to die for. Wailulu Grill, 10 out of 10. I will be returning there. Now we're just waiting to get into Trader Sam's. It's also gonna be our first time going there. Fun fact is that we stayed here in 2022 and we absolutely loved our stay, but we hadn't seen the Island Tower yet. That hadn't been built yet. And cast members were telling us that like the fish are made of recycled nets and like that they were rescued from the ocean floor. There's other things that look like corals that were handmade. It's super cool. So we stayed here before, but someone forgot. Porque él es Dory. He's like a Dory. He's like, ay, aquí hemos estado. Sí, aquí nos quedamos. Ah, dormimos aquí. Sí. It's okay. So he totally forgot about it. And another thing, otra cosa, se parece mucho a Aulani. So when we were in Hawaii, in the Aulani, it even smells the same. Tienen el mismo olor. Or maybe we're going crazy. But it smells really similar. They have to use like the same scents for here and for Aulani. Aulani is, I don't know if it's bigger. I think so. At least the lobby is so impressive. And this one's beautiful too, but they're very similar. It's raining. This is so cool. It actually rained on us, like little droplets of water. So cool. Sí, claro. This is so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now boarding rope flight 2313 on the side of York service. So what I'm going with no boarding all there is a small building in the street. Everybody else please in their respective boarding positions. Thank you. Now boarding rope flight 2313. Boom, boom, boom.
All day. Welcome to TGI Friday. Trader Sam. And like any new special effect, it's also in 3D.
all this silliness made us really hungry, so we went to La Choza de Margarita. And it's actually my first time eating out here. We got these mini quesadillas. I don't remember if they're birria or al pastor. And then we also got an elote. I've said this before, but I've never met an elote that I didn't like. And this one didn't disappoint. However, I wasn't expecting much from these little mini quesadillas, and they were really good. And just the perfect size to hit the spot. This is where we ended the night, guys. So thank you for following along, and I hope I can make more long videos for you guys. If there's anything that you want to see specifically, just let us know. Also trying to add a little bit of more Spanish in there. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. See you next time.